Normally you'll receive on deck in the hole.
The Ottumwa Radio Sports Network presents highlights from Session 3 of Day 1 of the 2018 State High School Wrestling Meet from the Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. The shoes of Sigourney-Keota's Mason Dye were golden, and so was he at 106 pounds in his opener, as he rolled to a 15-3 major decision over Seth Danker of ACGC to advance to the second round. At 113 pounds, Will Martin of Moravia thought he had won at the end of regulation when the scoreboard read 6-4, only to see a late decision put 2 points on the board for his opponent and send the match to overtime. But in the third overtime period, Martin got the job done anyway, pulling off an escape and then a takedown and hanging on to win 9-7. At 132, Pekin's Zach Hamas found tough luck in his first state tournament. He nearly had a pin in his first match, only to be reversed in pin, and then dropped his consolation match, ending his season at 23-8. At 145 pounds, Nicholas Martin of Moravia had as much excitement as his younger brother Will did in getting to the second round. In the second period, Colin Schrader of Wapsie Valley reversed Martin, put him on his back, nearly pinned him, but then Martin literally flipped things over, reversing Schrader and nearly pinning him, with both wrestlers earning 5 points within a few seconds of each other. In the end, it was Martin who pulled the decisive reversal in the third period, earning a 7-5 win and a trip to the quarterfinals. At 152 pounds, Pekin's Keaton Byan became the only Panther to get into the second round. He pulled off a late takedown against Bo Guys of Logan Magnolia to punch his spot in the quarterfinals. At 195, the season is over for Pekin freshman Mason Jewell, a hard-fought loss in his opener, then pinned in the consolation match to finish at 37-13. At 220 pounds, Sigourney-Keota's Caleb Reeves is undefeated on the season, but there was a brief moment where Sigourney-Keota fans were scared when Eagle Girls' Joel Mendoza briefly had Reeves on his back in the second period, but true to form, Caleb just flipped him over and pinned him to move on to the second round. Two more Pekin wrestlers lost their opening matches, but then won their first-round consolation matches to stay alive. At 138 pounds, a heartbreaking opener for Drake Harbison, losing in the closing seconds on an illegal hold, but the senior then bounced back for an exciting overtime 4-3 win to keep his hopes of a podium finish alive. And finally, at 160, the Panthers' Caden Baker pinned in his opening match, but it didn't deter him. He bounced back with a 5-3 win in the first consolation match. For the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network, I'm Jason Van Arkel.